On May 6th, approximately 8:30 at night, Engine 2 was dispatched automatic aid with Santa Barbara County Fire for a reported garage fire. On Engine 51's arrival, Captain 51 advised he had heavy fire conditions in the garage. Engine 2 arrived on scene and was immediately assigned to assist with fire attack and to remove the garage door of the garage.
So what I'm seeing on the right now is the fire coming out the front of the garage door, correct?
Right. Right now it's burning around the edges of the garage door and into the eaves.
Okay, what just happened? I see, okay, the engine's moving. So what's happening here?
Here you saw Engine 51 was attacking the fire from the exterior around the garage door and the eaves, and the window on the outside of the structure failed, releasing a lot of that pressure and superheated gases from within.
Okay, and now, so they're fighting the fire from the front, or are they now on the side?
They were fighting the fire at the front, and now that the fire has relieved itself in a sense in the garage, they're going to make access into the house to push the fire out of the garage.
Okay, and looking at this video, I see that there's yourself standing in the driveway, and you of another firefighter. You're getting ready to what?
Correct. Firefighter Steffens and I we're putting on our SCBAs, so we have fresh air to breathe. We don't want to breathe in any superheated gases and hurt our respiratory systems. Firefighter Steffens at this time is firing up the chainsaw, and he's going to begin his cut on the garage. Basically, he's going to make 3 cuts. So at this time, he's cutting across the top of the garage door and making his cut down the side. And you can actually see the fire coming out the cuts that we're making. Now he's finishing off that 3rd cut on the other side, and we're going to drop the door.
So once that door drops, you're hit with a big blast of heat, aren't you?
Yes. Because all those gases are coming out. And then here, you saw water from the fire stream. Engine 51 made entry into the structure and began to push that fire right back out of the garage, and in a sense pushed myself and firefighter Steffens out of the way. And as you can see, they're making quick attack on that fire. Here, firefighter Steffens and I are in the garage. Fire's out, or pretty much knocked down, and we're doing what we call overhaul. We're looking for any hot spots, and we're also checking for extension. Keep in mind, Engine 51 is still inside the structure, checking the attic for extension. Here we've located some burning debris up in the rafters, which we're removing.
Now here the firefighters just removing some of the debris.
Yeah, a lot of times, you see debris hanging, and we'll remove it out of the way just to relieve the hazards associated with things hanging. We don't want to get struck by anything, so if something's loose and we can move it, we'll move it.
Now it looks like the fire is pretty much out here.
Yeah, here we're just making sure things are knocked down. We're trying to be careful not to move too much stuff. Fire investigators still have to come in and do their investigation, so we don't want to disturb the scene too much. Firefighting creates a lot of damage, with it alone, but once we get in there, we just got to be careful what we touch.
Now what happened here?
Here, when the fire blew out the window, it caught the eave on fire and actually caught the roofing underneath the shingles. So here what we're trying to do is separate the composite shingles from the roof itself and get some water and foam up in there to cool it and put it out.
So like you said, after the fire occurs, a lot of damage is also from water and you guys doing your overhaul.
Correct.
But it's necessary because you need to look for extensions.
Right. We find a lot of hidden fires, in crevices and attics and, between things.
And what's going on here?
Engineer Foose is changing out our air bottles. They're 30-minute air bottles, typically last you anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes under work conditions. It's usually the engineer's job to change out the bottles. Makes it easier for the captain and the firefighter.
And is this air or is it oxygen?
No, it's air.
So you refill these tanks yourself?
Yes, we have a compressor at Fire Station 1 that fills them.
Okay.
So here again, we're just checking for more extension, looking for things burning while we're waiting for the investigators. And here we're just giving the Engine 51's engineer a briefing.